Biggie done slipped on the fucking stage. And y'all see Biggie, she done slipped on the stage, but everybody else still dancing. Why y'all still dancing?
Back to life, back to reality. What we doing, bitch? Back to life, back to reality. What we doing, bitch? Back to life.
What is up, gang? Y'all already know what the fuck going on. It's Big Cashy, not the little one. Y'all already know the motherfucking vibes. Yes, it's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. No shade. No shade it is. But what is up, gang? Welcome back to my channel. As y'all can see by today's title, y'all already see Baddies USA episode 5. Episode 5, okay. But before we get into this video, y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Y'all give this video a thumbs up. Y'all follow all my social medias down below and in the link description box. So y'all turn on that post notification bell so y'all know your girl is posting another video. And yeah, let's get right into this video. So yeah, y'all, like I said, we're getting into Baddies USA episode 5. And yes, y'all, we about to get into the tea, the drama, all that. Y'all already know every Sunday. So yeah, y'all, let's get right on into it. So y'all already know we left off on the last episode where Summer walks up on Persuasion talking about who you talking to. Like, she really pressing shit. And Persuasion was not going for none of that bullshit that happened on Baddie South. She was not having that. So soon as Summer walked up, Persuasion got right on that and whooped Summer. Cause girl, who is you walking up on? Like, girl, who you talking to? Bitch, I'm talking to you. You keep coming for me. And y'all, she was in her confessional talking about it wasn't out the blue with Persuasion. Yes, it was out the blue. Cause girl, she wasn't saying nothing to you. Soon as she got her bad girl's chain, you started saying shit to her. And now because she started responding to you, you up here, who you talking to? Who you pressing? So Persuasion dog walked you. She did exactly what you asked for. She dog walked you like you wanted her to. Then Natalie, you can just tell like she just tired of Summer's bullshit. Like she was just like, why would you do that? And here go Mariah chiming in, talking about she's a hating ass bitch. Which I'm not gonna lie, Summer was on some hating ass shit. Like I said, as soon as Natalie gave her bad girl's chain, she started saying little shit. Persuasion, she gonna be mad tomorrow. This fat ass lip. Girl, you need to hush. You need to hush. No shade. You need to hush. Because your lip is fucked up and you still doing a lot of yapping for your lip to be looking like that. But like I said, y'all, Summer and Mariah, they started going back and forth. And of course, Summer was gonna get up and get that with Mariah too. But Mariah was trying to deflect the fade and was like, bitch, I'm not gonna beat you up because you're drunk right now. That bitch be drunk any other time and you bitches be fighting her. So what's the problem now? But y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Soon as Mariah got up, Summer whooped Mariah. And Mariah really be talking like she really can fight. And look at her, getting whooped. The only fight I can say she took, I ain't gonna say she just won, but I'm gonna say the only fight she took with Summer was on the first episode. I feel like she kind of got that because she got her lick back from when Summer ran up on her. So she ran up on Summer. But that's the only fade I feel like she got. I feel like that's the only one she kind of took with her. So now after Natalie give out all the other girls their chain, she calls up Tommy to get her baddie's chain. But before she can even get to DJ Sky get mad because Natalie was like, the last chain goes to Tommy and woo. And DJ Sky felt some type of way because she was like, shit, bitch, I've been on here. Yeah, I'm the DJ, but I feel like I should have been more respected. You know what I'm saying? But she storms off with an attitude. Natalie telling her to come back because she do have a chain for her. Again, I understand where DJ Sky coming from because Natalie specifically said, and this last baddie chain goes to. Of course I would have felt some type of way about that. Like, what? The last baddie chain? Those were the words that came out of your mouth. So I'm gonna believe whatever words that are coming out of your mouth. You can't get mad at that. So now it's time to practice their performance. Natalie asks who's going to start off the performance, and of course Cold Killer is gonna get up there and pop her shit. Y'all already know she was gonna perform that slide song. It was not a surprise that she was gonna perform the slide song for the opening performance. But I'm not gonna lie, she was lit, you know what I'm saying? She gave a good performance. So I feel like she should open the performance up. Then Tommy gets on the mic after Cold Killer performance and was like giving Cold Killer her props for the song and pretty much just saying like the song itself represents the whole show and it's all about all of them. But here go Dolly being messy, talking about some you only saying that because you don't fuck with Tinker. But Tommy don't know nothing about Cold Killer and Tinker beef. She don't know nothing about that. Tommy be clueless as fuck. She just be coming on there to do what she gotta do so she can get the fuck on. Then y'all, Tinker get on stage so she can perform. But you can tell like Tinker was like slick trying to troll Cold Killer during the whole thing. I'm just like, why is y'all both trying to perform the same song? I feel like y'all got other songs that y'all can try to perform, and y'all choosing to do that to keep the beef going, to keep a storyline going, and y'all need to cut that shit out. Not about these songs, for real. Then y'all Gretchen performed, and I'm not gonna lie, like, she did her big one. She did her little big one, like, she was a little offbeat. She was a little offbeat, but she definitely did her big one. She rolled the beat. But y'all already know, because Gretchen is using the N-word in her song, guess who in the cut? Talking about some, I like her song, but I just wish she didn't just say nigga. Girl. Jayla, don't start that this season. No shade. Do not start that this season. But y'all, I'm not gonna lie, she did tell Gretchen, as much as she don't want to like her or the song, she wrote the beat and she liked the song. So she didn't press it. She didn't press it. So now y'all, Tommy is performing, and while Tommy performing, Tavi is hitting Janelle from the back. I'm talking about taking her shit. And Janelle was like, girl, like, I'm a little scared. No shade. Like, I'll be scared too, because Tavi is a little aggressive, and it's just like, girl, like Janelle said, like, girl, you didn't even take me out to dinner first. You didn't even go buy me no food first. And you up here I'm a little scared. And as y'all can see, like, from the way Tommy was looking, it just looked way too aggressive. And Tommy was just like, my bitch Tavi always hitting bitches from the back. She remind me of DMX. I swear to God. And I was just... I could not. Everybody reaction to Tommy saying that, everybody had the same reaction. Because 1 minute it's Trick Daddy, now it's DMX. Like, I am weak in the fucking knees. Do you hear me? That right there was probably the best fucking line that episode. Then y'all, everybody else performed. Biggie performed. Y'all, during Biggie performance, she was doing her little big when she had her energy and all of that. But y'all, Biggie done slipped on the fucking stage. And y'all see Biggie, she done slipped on the stage, but everybody else still dancing. Why y'all still dancing? Help her up. Somebody, y'all just gonna keep turning up and all of that, but the performer is on the floor. Man down. Help a nigga up. Like, what are y'all doing? So after everybody's performance, y'all, Natalie take the girls outside and she tell them, you know what I'm saying, I done gave y'all other surprises, this, that, and the third. And now, y'all, we got a Baddies USA bus. And y'all, this time, this bus is way bigger than the buses they usually have. Like, they literally started off really, really small and crammed up. This bus was bigger than any other Baddies bus they done ever had. So now, y'all, we go to the next scene where all the girls are meeting up in New York, but Natalie is at a booking in Virginia. And while the girls is on their way to the house in New York, Rolly let Summer know that she love how she's her and she don't want to be nobody else but her, but she just feel like that a lot of times that Summer can be a bit much. And that is the honest truth. Like, everybody on that bus could agree. Summer is way too much. Then y'all, Dolly tries to explain to Summer her issues that she have with Summer, but she also let Summer know, like, I'm not saying like that because, you know, we locked in. And y'all, Summer turned around and was like, no, we not locked in. Gagged her. Gagged everybody on that bus. Gagged me. Then Lex started having a conversation with Summer, but she started getting a little emotional during the conversation because she really felt like Summer was her friend. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I really, really felt bad for Lex watching her cry like that, because it's like you can really see how genuine the friendship was on Lex end, but Lex getting emotional about it, and she just pretty much just told Summer like, bitch, fuck you. All bets are off. We not locked in no more. Then cool. I'm not gonna force it. And the friendship with the big three, everything just ended right then and there. Then y'all, Lex finally got to explain to Summer, like, if they're friends, they should be able to tell Summer when she right or wrong, and they should be able to tell her stuff that's in her best interest, whether she like it or not. But if she can't take in what they telling her, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty much like, what's the point? That's not your friend, Bookie. That never was your friend. You can see the signs anyways, but you ain't really paying attention to the signs. That wasn't your friend from the jump. And honestly, I feel like Summer never really wanted to be Lex's friend anyways. I feel like when the big three first came on Baddies, when it was the end of Midwest, Dolly and Summer, them was the two that was in their confessional saying that they were gonna miss each other. And then they added Lex after. Lex is kind of like the third wheel of the big three. So it was really Summer and Dolly. But Summer was never really Lex's friend. But Lex pretty much just told her that they should be able to tell her something and she at least listens to it or at least see where they coming from. Then y'all, we on the sprinter with Biggie, Honor, Tasiki, Mariah, and Sapphire. And Sapphire, Honor, they still cracking up from the fall that Biggie had on stage. But Biggie was not fucking with the jokes. Like, bitch, I just embarrassed myself by slipping and busting my ass on stage. Like, and y'all over here cracking jokes and playing. Then y'all on the Baddies bus, Krishan just tell the girls that DJ Sky is an industry friend and this, that, and the third. And just switched up on her out the blue. Like, I was just so stunned and confused because, girl, how could you just switch up on your friend like that? She's just an industry friend, but this was supposed to be your friend on the show, outside the show, everything. This wasn't just no industry friend. Girl, you was hanging with her outside of that. And listen, it's been a lot between you and DJ Sky, so don't try to throw industry in there now. So now y'all on the next scene where Natalie invites Rolly to her room and they conversate about what happened the day before. And Natalie just want Rolly to pretty much just tell her like what happened on the sprinter and all of that while she wasn't there. Rolly just pretty much just told her how nasty Summer was being to Dolly and Lex, and she really was. Like, she was being real fucked up to them. As much shit they done did for Summer. Then Rolly told Natalie about Lex crying, breaking down crying and stuff like that. And y'all, Natalie really be killing me. Like, she really sitting over there like making little noises and sound effects like she really give a fuck. Talking about, oh. Like, girl, you do not care about you do not care about these folks for real. You just want to get the tea. Then y'all, they started talking about their friendship because Rolly felt like she just wanted to see where they stand and she don't really want to fight with Natalie. I feel like Natalie really don't want no beef with Rolly because that's why they be exchanging words on social media after the shows. And then every time they get to the reunion and they supposed to fight, Natalie always talk about some, Rolly, we're gonna handle that. We're gonna talk about it. I don't want to deal with that right now with you. You know, me and you, we're gonna talk. Girl, you always trying to diffuse the fade because you don't want that fade again with Rolly. Y'all remember how Rolly did Natalie before. Natalie don't want that work again. Then Biggie, Tommy, and Lex, they all come to Scotty's room because they wanted to check up on Scotty. Lex wanted to have a conversation with Scotty, pretty much just telling her that like there's no beef, explaining where she came from on her end. Scotty explained where she came from on her end, and they pretty much just squashed the beef. And y'all, that was a moment all the fans and the Baddies US Nation has been waiting on. Everybody have been waiting on Lex and Scotty to squash their beef because honestly, there was never any beef between Lex and Scotty. Lex just wanted to fight Scotty. I just feel like she just wanted to fight her because she knew she could whoop Scotty. Scotty not a fighter, and Lex knew that. She knew Scotty wasn't a fighter. She tried to make it like it was about Summer, but girl, let's be for real. Even if it was about Summer, Summer could have ran her own fade with Scotty. But she pretty much just say she just want to squash it. Scotty said she want to get to know Lex for real. Then y'all, Summer, Gretchen, and Smiley, they was all walking around in New York, and Smiley just said, cut the shit. Fuck all what we just had going on. I guess some kids asked Summer, where's the big three? And Summer never responded. So Smiley was like, you know, you heard them kids ask you, where's the big three? So why you didn't answer them? Like, what's up? What's going on between, you know what I'm saying, with that with y'all? Summer still feeling salty, and she pretty much just told them like she felt like they wasn't her friends, they wasn't giving friends, this, that, and the third. And she was like her feelings was hurt. Then she tries to say that she feel like that if she causing trouble in their life, she want to remove herself and separate herself. And now y'all on the next scene where the girls all get on the Baddies bus and everybody's on their way to the house. Everybody chilling, everybody kicking it. Let me get on the bus, everybody cheering and stuff like that. All of a sudden, here go Tommy. Which one of you bitches got a problem with me? And everybody just looking confused. Tommy, she brings up again, you got a problem because I said you look like DMX. But Tommy felt like that it was an insult to her because she said she looked like DMX. Tommy felt like it wasn't no insult because she said if she was insulting Tavi, she would have said she looked like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. At first it was Trick Daddy, then it was DMX, now it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Like, this girl looked like 3 different people. She looked like a lot of, I'm not gonna lie, she looked like a lot of these niggas. I'm not gonna lie. She do give goddamn like Summer said, rock rollers. But y'all already know Tavi was not feeling that. She was not feeling the fact that Tommy said that she looked like DMX. Then y'all Rolly comes up to DJ Sky and she pretty much just tell her that some of the girls are pretty much concerned with her playing a song right, which started up Krishan coming for DJ Sky again. And I'm just so confused on why Krishan decided to just all of a sudden start coming for DJ Sky. And she started trying to bring up shit, talking about she's a fake bitch and she's this and that. And how can she be fake to you when you've been hanging with her this whole time? You've been bringing her places. You've been hanging with her on Baddies. You've been coming in with her on Baddies, riding with her and everything. And as soon as you get around all the rest of these girls and stuff like that, now all of a sudden she's a bitch and you trying to size her up by telling her like, step right here, come say that in my face, trying to really book up on DJ Sky because she knew she wasn't gonna really try to fight her. She wasn't gonna try to fight her because y'all can see DJ Sky got a lot of love for Krishan. So as far as her putting her hands on her and fighting her and stuff like that, she wasn't gonna do that. But Krishan loved to sit here and say, I don't do this TV shit, I don't do this shit for the cameras, da 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 da. But I feel like Krishan definitely do stuff for the cameras. Because again, girl, you've been hanging with DJ Sky all this time, and if she was doing all this stuff and this, that, and the third, why you ain't been start hanging with her? Why you still hanging with her? Why you come on the show with her? Y'all came on the show as friends. Y'all been hanging out since y'all came on the show. All of a sudden, you want to switch up on her on this Baddies bus with all these bitches on there. I'm so confused right now. But you talking about you don't do this shit for TV. You obviously do. It's showing. But then Krishan steady trying to walk up on Sky and tell her, I dare you, say something else. Trying to like, really, you trying to punk her out. Like, why are you trying to embarrass this girl and punk her out on this bus? Like, I'm so confused right now. That was very much uncalled for and not needed. And like Scotty said, it's not making sense. It's not making sense because Krishan is looking for a moment like she be thinking everybody else is looking for. But then Krishan threw something at DJ Sky, again trying to punk her. And y'all, this bitch got balls. Okay, this bitch got nuts because she definitely took whatever Krishan threw at her and threw it back. Because, girl, you not going to throw nothing at me and think that just because I don't want to put my hands on you that I won't. So, whether I win, lose, or draw, you throw something at me, I'm going to throw something at you. Charge, bitch. And that's what Krishan did. She definitely charged at her, tried to get at her. I don't know if they fought or if she even got a chance to put her hands on DJ Sky, but she definitely charged at her. So, y'all, that was the end of this episode. So, on the next episode, y'all, we is going to have Tavi versus Tommy. Then, y'all, we're going to have Killer versus Nunu. Then, y'all, everybody doing all these slaps, smacks, punches. Baby, a slap was definitely had. I actually felt bad for her. Why is y'all doing DJ Sky like that? Then y'all, we're gonna get a Tasiki versus Marsh round 2. Okay, part 2. So we're gonna see how this fade gonna go. But y'all, that was the end of Baddies USA episode 5. If y'all enjoyed this recap, y'all give this video a thumbs up. Y'all subscribe to my channel. Y'all follow all my social medias down below and in the link description box. So y'all turn on that post notification bell so y'all know when your girl is posting another video. And I'll see y'all on the next video.